loved me, or should I say, they pretend to love me. I never knew the kind of in laws I had until the worst happened. My husband's car failed brake on his way back from work and he had an accident. He died. I was shattered. My whole world stood still. He was my rock. But before I could even come to reality with what has happened to me, his sisters came into our home like vultures. His brothers were waiting to do the heavy lifting. Their parents washed and gave orders. They said I was never legally married to him, so I had no right to anything. What that meant, I had no idea. Probably because I had no male child for him. We had two daughters. He dragged me out of the house with my two children. Yes, his children, and threw our bags into the rain. It rained heavily that day. I begged, I cried, I even went to elders, but no one helped. They said tradition must be followed. They took everything, his cars, the house, even his business. They didn't care how I and the kids would fend for ourselves. For 18 months, I struggled. I did all sort of things to help my kids survive. I watched my kids go hungry. I cried each night, but I never gave up. One day, I stumbled upon his friend. I'm even surprised he was able to recognize me, but the state I was, he couldn't believe it. He asked why I looked the way I did. I told him what my in laws did. He was furious. He said there is no way his friend, my husband, would leave his family unprotected. He said my husband had a will, that in fact, they both met a lawyer same day to draft their will. Hot chills ran down my spine. He contacted the lawyer immediately. Lo and behold, it was true. My dear husband left everything to I and the kids. My husband's friends said my husband never trusted his family members. These people practically claimed ownership of everything. We took them to court. The day I walked down the courtroom with my head high and my baby girls beside me, they looked as though they've seen a ghost. They tried to lie, cry, fake illnesses, but it didn't work. The court ruled in my favor. Everything returned to my babies and I. The court even ordered them to pay back the profits they made off my husband's business. I moved back into my husband's house with my girls, but this time stronger, wiser, richer. They said I was wicked, but I looked them straight into the eyes and said, this isn't revenge. It's called justice.
In this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold. Through all the ups and downs, the highs and lows we share, we'll stick together, ride or die. Let's show we really care. Through thick and thin, you've been there by my side, a shoulder to lean on when the tears couldn't hide. You're the one who lifts me up when I'm feeling down.